Hello and welcome to the Al Jazeera News Hour. I'm Jane Dutton. This is Al Jazeera live from our news centres from Doha, here in the Gulf. We begin this bulletin with an emergency. Live in Cape Town into Syria. These are the main stories. Crushing the protests. Iranian security forces pour into the streets of Tehran. The opposition is forced to scale down its demonstrations.
Now the situation is 100% under control, and I don't see any reason.
How can you say the situation is 100% under control? People have been prevented from demonstrating because of the power of the bullet.
These are illegal demonstrations. And
actually, it is legal in your country to demonstrate peacefully. It's believed that 22,000 children die each year in work-related incidents. The largest number of working children, that's 122 million, can be found in the Asia-Pacific region. The West Bank is not the issue here. It's Gaza that has been devastated by the war. It's Gaza that has been devastated by the siege. Critics will say that Georgia, in fact, led the attack on South Ossetia, and it wasn't justified.
I think this is shifting things to a totally wrong place.
Today in Parliament, she said South Africans could save electricity by going to sleep earlier and boiling less water. She said if you go to sleep earlier so that you can grow and be cleverer, boil less water, use the microwave rather than the stove, take a shower and not a shallow bath. Is that the way forward?
You know, you don't trivialise the issue. That was
I'm not trivialising the issue. This is what she said. This is her suggestion.
That was a light-hearted comment, madam.
Justice Goldstone, a very big welcome to Inside Story. How is it possible to conduct a fair investigation if you cannot go into Israel and Israel doesn't cooperate? What is the point?
I think there's every point.
And I'd like to show you how it's playing out here at the Parkhurst School polling station. So many voters turned out that all the ballot boxes there have been stuffed so full they've had to resort to using egg boxes over here. And apparently this is playing out in many places across the country. So popular have these elections been. Behind the scenes report in my election diary. You can find all that by logging on to our website at aljazeera.net/English. We were expecting in the last half an hour for Jacob Zuma to come and see for himself how well the ANC is doing, but by all accounts he's decided to put on his party togs and head over to Johannesburg for premature celebration.
What the latest picture is where you are.
But surely the counting is still underway. It's been going on for over 24 hours and it's going to go on a lot longer, for at least 3 weeks. Throw into this cultural mix all the different ethnic groups and you have over 40 different political parties all vying for power. Can you guarantee that this country is not going to slide back into civil war? Millions of workers have followed their dreams to the Arabian Gulf. But are those dreams a myth? Blood, sweat and tears on Al Jazeera. Mr. Barak, you're talking about this fence, this barrier. The Palestinians are saying by putting that up, you're being provocative.
No, that's not true.
This is CNN.
Do you think it should be a NATO or a US-led coalition?
Well, I don't think it's a NATO-led.
The master engineer, Neil Noble, has the secret to the heart of Doha's success. Nice to meet you. Very hot day, isn't it?
Nice to meet you, Jane. It certainly is.
What do you think is the trick to getting a city people-friendly?
Well, I think the secret is in the planning.
So we are in the centre of the heart of Doha site, and this entire area will be raised to make way for this incredible project. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton and welcome to Hotspots. Reykjavik has undergone a radical change. Just 10 years ago, there were only about 20 restaurants. Now there are over 200, which shows how fashionable the city's become.